Being shortlisted for the Miles Franklin, apart from being enormously exciting, I think it's also a validation of what I'm trying to do, which is to expand the idea of what a novel can be, and it's saying that Australia's most prestigious literary award has room for experimental writing and for new ways of approaching the novel. Grimish is about the visit to Australia in 1908-09 of an Italian-American boxer called Joe Grimm. In the entire history of that sport, he is renowned as the individual who could absorb the most physical abuse. So that's the frame for the book, but I use that as a starting point to look at things like mental and physical pain, resilience, the way that men behave with and towards each other, and what it would have been to be in Australia at that time and what that can tell us about us today. She is wearing a dress the colour of prunus blossom. Her hat is old and the colour of a blood plum. It has a raggedy tail of lace netting. Grimm guesses that if he sucked it, it would taste of dust and cotton and head sweat. Her hair is matted like the pelt of a baby rabbit. Below the hairline and above her collar is a neck made of horizontally stacked rolls of flesh. When she drops her chin to her chest in prayer and eyes are supposed to be closed, Grimm is intrigued by the horizontal lines that appear as the fat rolls elongate. Sweat is creeping through the fabric of her dress. He pretends to study the front of the hymn book and leans his head far forward until his face is inches from her neck. I wrote this book over a period of years. I sent it to an agent who was excited by it, but he could not find any publisher. Ultimately, it's ended up being the first self-published book on the Miles Franklin long list or short list, which I think says if there's a story that you feel needs to be out there, that a book is doing something that you believe in, perhaps it'll find and connect with the readers it needs to find.